Let's take it from the beginning. You all, in case you don't know, and I'm going a little fast here, our company's name is Akana, and I would not dare talk about our company without letting you all know, just in case someone out there doesn't know, it means in the hands of God. But I'm going to move forward as quickly as I possibly can. The health crisis that's going on, we're ignoring it, and we need to stop it. Heart disease, cancer, diabetes, a shortened life. We need to take control and get it moving forward where everyone can get over the health crisis. Now, the problem in the USA is suicide. Our CEO, Melissa Boston, coined this phrase. It means we're just digging our grave with our forks. And if you will take a look, you can see that the original diet, look at all those healthy fruits and vegetables. And then our new diet, fast foods. That's what's taking us out. The new silent killer. In 2020, nearly 700 people died from cardiovascular disease. Give me just a moment. Let me get this out of the way here. Just a second. I'm doing it wrong. Let me get everything where you can see it. There we go. In 2020, nearly 700,000 people died from cardiovascular disease. About 1 in 5 heart attacks are the silent. The damage is done, but the person is not aware of it. An alarming number of our 14 to 19-year-olds are showing as much as 40% blocked arteries. You all, that's on us. 14 to 9-year-olds, 19-year-olds, most of the time we're feeding them. We've got to get this corrected. Do you know the significance of age 45 for African American men? Well, just in case you don't know, they're looking good on the outside, but they're burning up on the inside. Why? I don't use the word you here, I use we, are 2 times more likely to die from heart disease. You see these 4 arteries? Optimum, clean, nothing there. Borderline, that means plaque is beginning to build up. High, plaque is taking over. Dangerous, I don't even talk about that because you're already in the emergency room having a stroke or a heart attack. So we got to work harder because of this dangerous level to keep our arteries, our family's arteries, and our friends' artery at the optimum level. I want to tell you a little bit about our vision. Our vision is a world where everyone has access to the nutrition and resources they need to thrive, creating healthier, more resilient communities through personalized wellness for your blood type. We're breaking a cycle of disease and poverty, empowering families to build a legacy of health and prosperity for generations to come. Now, there's 5 key reasons why these problems impact our community. Number 1, lack of understanding blood types. Remember that, understanding blood types. Akana is committed to helping 1 million families learn their blood type. Let's get on board, everybody. There are 4 blood types. You have A, B, O, and AB. And your blood type is the most powerful genetic fingerprint that identifies you as surely as your DNA. But I'm going to do just a small explanation on blood types. A, it's an agrarian, natural vegetarians. They're prone to digestive and heart issues. Red meat, shrimp, crab, these can be especially harmful. Your B is balance. Balance, we thrive on a diverse diet, but chicken, shrimp, crab, this can disrupt our health. Sorry. O is the oldest blood type. They thrive on a high protein diet. but catfish, pork, and dairy can cause significant issues. AB is your complex and moderate. It's the rarest blood type. It's blending traits of the A and the B blood type. They must balance the dietary restrictions of both to have optimum health. The key to unlocking your body's nutritional blueprint is your blood type. Your blood type is the single most important determinant in how your body interacts with the food you eat. And if those foods will cause inflammation and digestive problems and or weight gain, you need to watch what you eat. We're going to talk about our immune system. It's designed to protect us from lectins. If you've got a great immune system in good health, you're going to slough off the body will 95%. 5% is filtered into the bloodstream where they react with and destroy red and white blood cells. So if your immune system is compromised in any way, an example by having high blood pressure, diabetes, that 95% is going to be less. The 5% is going to be more. An example of this is when COVID hit. Our immune systems were already so compromised that's why so many people died at that time. This is going to be your sample avoid list. I'm not going to go through the whole thing. A, as you can see there, you cannot have lamb chops. You cannot have something as simple as bananas and tomatoes, shrimp. B, no chicken, no avocados, no shrimp. O, forget the catfish, the white wine, the avocado. A, B, because they are sharing the traits of A blood type and B. There you see, no chicken, no bananas, no avocado or shrimp. So that gives you an idea of what you can avoid. This book to the right was released in 1996. 4 blood types, 4 diets, eat right for your heart. Can you imagine? Think about how long ago 1996 was. And it's a book out there at that time trying to get us to eat properly. We need to learn our blood type. We need to learn it. We need to make sure our families know it, our friends know theirs. We need to break the generational cycle, and the power is in our hands to do this. We need to get it out there any way we can. We need to remember, break this cycle, break the chain. The power is in our hands to get the world healthy. Just think about it. If they give me or you the wrong blood, it could kill us. If you eat the wrong food, it could be slowly killing you. And you're saying to yourself, well, Anna, why am I just learning that food impacts my blood cells, based on the blood type? If it isn't taught in medical school or created by Big Pharma, it isn't promoted in the United States. So remember that. With that, I'm going to transfer it over to Dr. Roz. She's going to tell you big business equals profit over people.
And thank you, Ms. Anna. Fantastic, fantastic. And yet you're right. I mean, if you talk about doctors and they're in medical school for what, 8 to 10 years, learning all the things about pharmaceuticals, but they may take an hour of nutrition. And then we wonder why we don't know about this, because it's about the money. Remember back in the day, I'm a baby boomer. Back in the day, you see the commercial on TV, the Virginia Slims, and she's smoking a cigarette, and you're sitting there saying, I can't wait till I get old enough to smoke a cigarette. But then later on, there's a label on the back says, this is not conducive to your health, right? It causes cancer. That label didn't come out on there from the day that the cigarettes came out. They waited till we got hooked. And then the trans fats. We had butter. Then everybody said go to margarine. And then what happened? Oh, no, don't do margarine because it has trans fats. And now we're living in the era of these cell phones. And kids are keeping the iPods in their ears and walking around, and they're saying they're getting brain damage. But they're making money, lines long to get the next new cell phone. And then the genetically modified food, if it's in a box, a package, a jar, or, all of that's genetically modified. Can't even find a grape with a seed in it. Hard to find a watermelon with a seed in it. See, come on, let's think about this, guys. There's something that has to take place for the seed not to be there when God grows it with a seed. And then let's not even talk about milk. The biggest lie they told us, milk does the body good. But it's all about big business that equals the profits over people. And one country, Japan, when that book came out, they were the first country to say, okay, we're going to adhere to this. Not here in the United States. And as a result of that, Japan is in a place where the rate of life expectancy is so much greater than ours. Look at that, 84.6. Look at the United States. See, because it's all focused on the pharmaceuticals. 76 is our life expectancy. But do you understand that African Americans is even less than that? So that's why we want to encourage you to follow the blood type diet. Begin to look into this and find out first, what is your blood type? Matter of fact, if you're here, do you know your blood type? Put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. We want to know if folks know their blood type. Because if you don't know your blood type, that's where it all starts. Because anecdotal evidence already shows that millions of people, go back, Ms. Anna, that millions of people are reported positive improvements for adhering to the blood type practices. And see, you can protect yourself from common viruses and infections and take a stand against the life-threatening diseases just by knowing your blood type. You can even achieve your ideal weight, slow down. Oh, who doesn't want to slow down the aging process, and cleanse your body of toxins and unhealthy fats? So you definitely have got to know your blood type. We encourage you. I see them popping in. And see, we've talked about, we're dealing with 5 ways, right? Miss Anna covered 1. Here's the second way. The second problem we're having is called oxidation. How many ever put a banana on your counter, look back, it don't take but a few, maybe half a day, and it starts turning brown from the oxidation, from the oxygen? Well, that's taking place in our body, guys. Researchers have finally identified one of the most important contributors to heart disease, wrinkles, cancer, arthritis, and many other problems associated with getting older is oxidation. So there's some changes we have to make in our diet, in our lifestyle. Do you know that some of our kids don't get antioxidants until they eat a hamburger with some lettuce and tomatoes on them? See, fruits and vegetables are loaded with plant compounds called phytonutrients, which also have antioxidant abilities. Some phytonutrients have shown to disable cancer-causing substances as well. Yeah, we really do have a cure for cancer by changing our lifestyle. Antioxidants will fight against cancer, as well as omega-3. But most of us are deficient in omega-3. We got plenty of omega-6. Every time you drive through the fast food restaurant, you're getting omega-6. We got an overload of omega-6, but deficient in omega-3. When you improve in omega-3 with your fish and your nuts and your grains, it helps your cardiovascular health. It helps your cognition. It helps with chronic inflammation, metabolic health. It helps with your immune system, and it helps with your bone health. So therefore, we've got to get more omega-3. And then, oh my God, the microbiome. Now, I know you never heard probably that term, but it's called the gut. 70% of our immune system is in our gut. And most of us have an unhealthy gut because we haven't given it any attention. We just say, oh, I'm feeling kind of bloated here. Don't know what's going on. Oh, I got acid reflux. No, I tell you, you've got a gut issue when you've got digestive issues, weakened immune system, malabsorption, nutritional deficiency. Just say ouch if you have to. Inflammation, skin problems, mental health challenges, weight management. Okay, ouch. Hormonal imbalances and autoimmune conditions. We have an unhealthy gut. And part of the reason we have an unhealthy gut is because there's some little critters. I know you don't like this picture right here. We got one sister, she looked in the toilet and saw it when it came out. Oh, that ain't happened to me, I'm just saying. But I've been running, okay? But all of us, if you've eaten any meat, did you hear me say any meat? Did I say red meat? I said any meat. If it's got eyes, you have received some of these little critters, parasites, because as Dr. Prince says, that dead meat traveled a long way before it got to your plate. And parasite invasion causes chronic infections and inflammation, causes the presence in your autopsies have already seen it when a person's opened up these parasites, dead parasites, and mental health. Oh my God, we've got to make some changes. And it's so good that we have this opportunity to hear what we're listening to so that we can begin to change those things. So here at Akana, we're just not going to talk about the problem. We got a solution. We're going to talk about 5 steps to generational health. 5 steps for you to be able to make a change in your life. Matter of fact, I'm going to let Miss Anna go ahead, take it away.
First, let me give you the disclaimer. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. The information provided herein is for informational purposes only and is not intended as a substitute for advice from your physician or other healthcare professional. If you are pregnant, nursing, taking medication, or have a medical condition, please, oh please, consult your healthcare provider before using any nutritional supplemental. Individual results may vary. So, number 1, do you know your blood type? You've heard this, I don't know how many times since we started. Your blood type is a more reliable measure of your identity than race, culture, or geography. It is a genetic blueprint for who you are and a guide to how you can live most healthfully. Number 2, learn what's best for you. Food that heals one can harm another. Your blood type, your food, your health, your legacy. Number 3, purchase the options that work best. Purchase the options that work best based on your goals. Here we have 2 options, a number 1 and a number 2. The Blood Type Support Kit. This kit includes herbal tea, nutrients, and optional testing for all blood types. It is designed to kickstart the cleaning of your colon and your blood. I would suggest that you purchase the blood type kit option number 1, simply because it has the blood type test kit in the blood type test in it. You may know what your blood type is, but you might have family and friends that have no idea, so you can help them. It also has the bitters in it. The bitters is a detox. It will help clean your system. The detox meal plan, sample meal replacement, shake fuel, individual digital blood type download. All this comes in the kit. First, you're going to detoxify your blood cells. Flat belly bitters are a powerful tool for a quick 4-day detox, primarily due to its impact on your digestion, and your liver function. Now I'm going to tell you how it works. It boosts your digestion by stimulating the production of digestive enzymes, bile, and stomach acid, which are essential. It regulates your appetite, reducing cravings for unhealthy food. Yay! Supports liver detoxification by filtering out toxins from the blood. It eliminates fat-soluble toxins through the digestive system. Alkalines the body and reduces inflammation. It improves microbiome gut by promoting the growth of beneficial bacteria and inhibiting harmful bacteria. And guess what? The world's first number one item that targets 5 key problems. And you're saying, tell us, Miss Anna, tell us. The flat belly fuel, chocoberry fuel. It comes in chocolate or vanilla. And what does it do? Tell us that. What does it do? It targets the blood type support, the antioxidant protection. It eliminates parasites, omega fatty acids, gut health, prebiotic, probiotic, and fiber. It takes care of all of these problems. And you say, well, how do I use it? You only have to put 1 teaspoon in 8 ounces. Excuse me, let me back up. That's 2 tablespoons in 8 ounces of water and stir it up. Good to go. Option 2, personalize your wellness plan for your blood type. Redeem your bioscan, guys. Redeem your bioscan certificate from the blood type support kit, or take our online quiz to determine the best plan for you. But there again, do the option 1 so you can supply someone with a gift of the blood type test. Okay, here we are. Personalize your blood type. First, start with the 7-day, or you can start with the 7-day refresh. You're going to get in that 7-day refresh. This nutrient package program helps clean your digestive system, boost your energy, and shed up to 10, possibly, pounds, leaving you feeling lighter and rejuvenated. It comes with the purifier, which is to the right, the green package, the package that has the green label. This is the liquid colonic plus full body cleanse. Next to that is the eliminator. It removes parasites and reduces mucus. Now, the purifier, you only have to boil about 38 ounces of water. When it boils, drop it in there, and you got your tea, you're ready to go for your 7 days. That's like 4 ounces each day. The eliminator is 1 teaspoon in about 8 ounces of water, and it reduces parasite and mucus. The regenerator, the blue package there, this is going to restore your body with superfoods, fibers, probiotic, and prebiotic. And then QR code, scan the QR code to download your personalized blood type 21-day regimen, or use the neutral meal plan included in the kit. Look at this person. She dropped up to 10 pounds of weight in just 7 days. This is a real person, you all. This isn't a picture that we cut out of a magazine to show you. Now, you're ready. You've experimented with the 7 days. Let's jump on and be good and do 21-day reset. You're going to feel awesome. This program will help detoxify your body, restore your balance, and promote significant weight loss of up to 8 to 25 pounds while building a foundation for lasting health. I'm not going to go through the same thing because it's the same items that I just explained to you, only in larger quantities. Look at this person, day 1, day 21. He dropped 30 pounds of waste in 21 days. Once again, we didn't go find a magazine and cut his picture out of it. This is a real person that we met and we know. With that being said, I'm going to change it back to you, Dr. Roz, so you can tell them about option 3.
Option 3 is becoming a wellness influencer, Miss Anna. I mean, all of us don't realize how much influence we have over somebody. And so we're giving you the opportunity actually to be a wellness influencer, or because you love to help people. Matter of fact, if somebody invited you here, they loved you enough to want you to see this information. they may be a certified wellness coach. And in that, you can transform your health and earn some income. I'm telling you guys, in this day and age we're living in, we need some extra income. So you can gain access to all the products that she just told you about. But I will tell you, we got so many testimonies about different things. Ernestine Davis, 64 years young in this picture. She's gone on to another year since then. She said it herself, switching to foods tailored to my blood type helped me lose belly fat, improve my digestion, and achieve 4th place in a bikini contest at 63 years young. And she was competing against 20 plus years old people. I'm telling you, absolutely amazing. Got her on the magazine with 2 of her other sisters. Off the chain. So this can actually be you. I mean, so many testimonies. Look here. Tanisha, 15 pounds down in 21 days. Another result, 21-day results. Ms. Anna said it over and over and over. These are real people, absolutely real people. 21-day result. That's why we really promote that 21. But I'm telling you, you get these same results even when you do 7 days, when you get started. And this chick here, Yvette said, this is so good, I got to tell the whole world and I got to write it down. So she wrote a book, My Guide to Your 100-Day Journey, and look at the results that she had, and she is loving life. So we want you definitely to make sure that you be a part of this movement that's taking place. Now, we got a new kid on the block, and I just got on the scale just this morning. I said, oh my God, I see some pounds going because I just started using the Hemp Go V. It's a game changer. I mean, you've heard of some other products that you got to shoot yourself. Well, forget that. Drink your way to slim. Hemp Govi is the shot. I love the shot glass. Just put it in a shot glass, 2 to 4 ounces. That's worth taking. And it's our whole new line of drinkables that allow you to ditch those injectables and drink your way to a slimmer waist and a flatter tummy. Everybody needs that. It's really a game changer, guys, because some people have a testimony of feeling a little heat going on inside their body, and I'm not talking about hot flashes. No, this is fat burning kind of heat. Thermogenesis is technically what it's called, and it's packed with powerful plant-based ingredients. It works synergistically to target key areas of weight management. Now, don't expect this weight just to drop off all of a sudden, because this is natural. See, anytime you hear people talking about they lost 15 pounds in 2 days, or 10 pounds in 2 days, or even 7 pounds in 2 days, something's wrong with that picture. We've got to do this naturally. Burn fat naturally, activate your body's God-given fat-burning potential. We got to boost our metabolism, curb our appetite, because, you know, we get these cravings, and then little gut busters wake us up in the middle of the night and say, go get the ice cream, go get the ice cream. No, we got to curb the appetite. We got to support our digestive health and promote overall balance so that we can live life feeling better than we're already feeling. We want everybody to begin to take advantage of it, because the ingredients that are on the inside is what makes the difference, right? Organic green tea extract, organic. Do you hear that word, organic? Hemp seed powder, not CBD, not marijuana. If you were thinking, okay, I wonder, is this in here? No, hemp seed powder, MCT coconut powder, L-carnitine, conjugated linoleic acid, ashwagandha power, rhodiola rosea extract, and inulin. All of these things help us with boosting our metabolism and helping our muscles recover and enhancing our cognitive function. We got so many people with dementia and all this kind of stuff. We need to take into our bodies the things that we need to prevent this from happening. And you know what else also helps? Cannabis. I bet you didn't believe that. Right. See, the first time I heard the word cannabis, I'm thinking, oh, no, not trying to get high. But see, I didn't understand what the plant, the God-given plant, does. It reduces inflammation and helps manage stress and improves digestion. And even if whatever your blood type is, it will aid you because of the properties that are in cannabis. And you leverage the properties of CBD and cannabis alongside your blood type diet, put all that together, and you'll find that many individuals achieve more balanced, harmonious approach to wellness, tailored to their unique biological predispositions. So that's why we got to learn even more about cannabis, because most of us are unaware. See, we don't know that there's a science behind this plant, this God-given plant. It's called the endocannabinoid system, the ECS. Every one of us has receptors all over our body, in our hearts, in our lungs, in our kidneys, especially in our skin. It's the largest receptor. And so this works as a holistic solution. It's like a lock and key. Unlike pharmaceuticals, see, when we take the drugs, that they target a single area. That's why when you go through chemotherapy, yeah, it kills the cancer cells, but it doesn't know the difference between a good cell and a bad cell. So it kills them all. So we have the hair loss, we have all the other stuff, you lose your nails, etc. So we got to be informed. We got to learn, what is CBD? It's a compound that naturally occurs in industrial hemp. Out of the more than 85, some people say 100 different cannabinoids, they're still discovering them. It's the second most common next to Delta-9 tetrahydrocannabinol. I'm going to try to pronounce that, okay? Unlike THC, CBD is non-psychotropic. What does that mean? It does not get you high. If you took the whole bottle, it wouldn't get you high. Now, you get really, really relaxed, but you wouldn't have psychedelic shack. That's where it's at. But here's THCA. Now, THCA is a new kid on our block. It's a compound that also occurs in hemp. And out of more, I tell you, we keep discovering all these different cannabinoids, but found in raw, it's fantastic. But now, for those of you that got people in your life, they really want the high, all they got to do is heat it up. If they heat the THC up, it becomes THC. And then that's when you get the psychotropic reactions to it. So either way, we want to be able to get these products that we have, because Akana has, watch this, proprietary blends. What does that mean? Nobody else has them but us. You can't find a hempranium that has coconut and peppermint and turmeric and 500 milligrams of CBD in it with coconut oil. All of that, you won't find that blend anywhere else. You won't find the blend in our pain cream. That's why it's always in the top runnings of our sales. You can't find the blends that we have in our gummies anywhere else. We formulate our proprietary blends of herbs and botanicals, all about elevating your well-being. So we're unique in everything that we do. Plus, we're 100% certified. Plus, it's lab tested with a third-party lab. And let me tell you something. It's non-GMO, all of that good stuff. And everything is natural. If you're looking for natural, this is the place to be. That THCA, right now, it's off the chain, raw. The plant, the flower, yeah. And let me tell you something. You may know people dealing with arthritis or autoimmune disorder or anti-inflammatory. We don't make the claims. None of our statements have been evaluated by the FDA, and we never, ever intend to say that we diagnose or treat or cure or prevent any disease. And the product is not used for our sale in persons under the age of 21. We don't make claims, but I'm going to tell you something. Our customers do. Yeah, those testimonies come from our customers. RSO Concentrate is our brand new kid on the block as well. This is different because it's a syringe. And we're finding so many ways to use it. We've got some people that put the amount in their pain cream, and it's just taking it to another level. But if you've got pain or anxiety or sleep or Parkinson's or anti-inflammatory, or you know somebody, if you know somebody, help somebody. All right? Get back with the person that invited you. They're going to make sure you can get these products because they will help you and take you to the next level. But you've got to make sure that you want to transform yourself. That's number 4. Transform your diet and dramatically improve your health. We want to improve your health. We want you to live life a long time. I want to live life a long time, but I don't want you to push me in a wheelchair. I don't want you to have to feed me. Because we're going to break the cycle of generational illness. We want generational wealth, but we also want generational health. So you've got to share the gift of health. Inspire others to create generational health with your success story and support your family's unique health journey. That's what it's all about, guys. And when we decide to do that, we will find ourselves receiving more. Now, throughout the discourse of this, you've heard us say something about a bioscan. We didn't talk much about that, but we want to make sure that you understand those 5 areas of the omega-3 and the gut health and the vitamins and minerals and your heart, liver, and kidneys. Wouldn't you like to know about them before they become critical? Wouldn't you like to know if you're deficient in certain vitamins or if your panels are not right? Well, guess what? This comprehensive health test, not only does it include the blood type test kit and the digital download so you know what your blood type foods that you should eat, it also allows you to connect with a bioscan, a certified wellness coach that can show you this before it becomes critical. Only takes 2 minutes. It's really $1,000 in value. And the test results are for reference only and not a diagnostic conclusion. But if you decide, you say, okay, I think I want this. Well, we're going to not, it doesn't cost $1,000. We got $189 special. And then if you decide that you want to really do it and lower it just a little bit more, all you've got to do is put something on auto ship. Yep, we've got some auto ship products, not just one, not just 2. We got several of them. Matter of fact, that hemp goby, that's my auto ship. We got a coffee, that's my auto ship. When you put them on auto ship, then we add the comprehensive test for just $50. And we'll connect you with hopefully a wellness coach in your area. And if there's not one in your area, then we get you to the closest person. You may have to fly to somebody. You may have to drive to somebody. It's worth you doing for your health. So we've got so many products, over 70 plus products. We've got products for your energy, your essential oils, your relief, your hair, your culinary. Matter of fact, let me stop for a minute because I got a sister that's right here. And I just need her just to drop a nugget for us about the hair products. And I hope y'all got your cameras where you can see her hair. Miss Royaline Wilson, tell us just a little bit about the hair products.
Oh my goodness, the hair products are absolutely amazing. And like everything else with Akana, it's in a class all by itself. First of all, it's all natural, 100%. No chemicals, no additives, or any of those things. And come to find out, the secret to beautiful hair and a healthy scalp is just a clean scalp. So when you're using a beauty brand, you're literally coating your strands, you're coating your scalp, which is blocking your pores. I mean, it's just really not a good thing, but that's all we've had up until now. Now we have Akana. And come to find out, when your hair is so clean that it squeaks, that puts it at the optimal level. And then we have a conditioner that is fantastic. And then there's a leave-in detangler where all 3 works together. It's actually called a hair trio. And there's more information or education, I could say, that would go along with that. But I must say that you have to use all 3 in order to get this type of management. And the beauty of this is, as you see, my hair has lost all its pigmentation. And in my opinion, when it lost its color, it lost life. I don't know how familiar you are, but when your hair turns gray, it becomes very dry, very brittle, very hard to manage, easy to break, and the color just dies. But with Akana's hair trio, as you can see, I have body, I have movement, I have management, I have shine, I have life back into my hair. So it just, I mean, it's truly amazing. There could be more later on, but I think that might be enough. Oh no, one more thing. As far as our shampoo is concerned, it's called the 3-in-1. And the reason for that is because it not only cleans your hair and exfoliates your scalp, your skin, so that you can open up those pores and toxins have another way out of your body. You can also use it as a facial wash, which I just did this morning, and a body wash, which I did this morning. And I'm here to tell you, when you use Akana's 3-in-1, it is going to take a layer of dead skin off of you, in which case leaving your skin feeling so soft and supple. I mean, it's amazing, to the point where there's no need for a lotion. A lotion is used to make the skin smooth and what have you. But if it's optimally clean, It's that anyway. So, and keeping in mind, if you're putting lotion on your skin, now you're coating you're clogging your pores again. So, be careful of that. But I encourage you to try Akana's Trio. Thank you, Dr. Roz.
Absolutely fantastic. Thank you, Miss Royal Wilson. Listen, okay, Anna, I'm gonna throw it back to you. But before you get into what's going on, give your testimony.
My testimony is for 40 some odd years, I had high blood pressure. I've probably been on every blood pressure medicine that is on the market because of the stressful job that I work. But when I joined Akana and started using the products, especially the Hemp 500, the gummies, all of that, for the last 4 years, I have not been on any blood pressure medicine. When I go to the doctor, my PCP, she wants to just drop out. You all, the products are awesome. If you don't know that already, if it's a guest on the line, get with the person that invited you and find out about these over 70 plus products, because I can tell you they work.
Real quick, you got to talk about your daughter, though. Come on.
I have a daughter that for the last 8 years, I'll say, 7 of those 8 years, she was diagnosed with Crohn's. She already had colitis. And where we're at here in Texas, if you're in the medical center and any doctor brings up anything about Crohn's, they're going to see her name, Kim Gallagher, because they're still saying it's the worst case that they ever seen. When I got in Akana, it was because the pain cream, the person that sold it to me said it was great for pain. And I was just rubbing it on one of her knees, because when you have Crohn's, you're constantly in pain, your joints and everything. Before I could get to the other knee, she said, "Mom, the pain is gone." I was all in. So over the last 8 years, we are using everything. It's nothing on or out of these 70 plus products that we don't use. Last year was the first time out of 8 years that she was never in the hospital every month, 2 or 3 weeks out of that month. Last year, she also went to her cardiologist. Her gastrologist. There's so many that we went to, her gastrologist. And the doctor, when she examined her stomach, because she had parasites in her system, when she examined her stomach and could not see anything there at all, she was screaming and hollering and dancing and laughing. So this was the doctor that the nurses come running, but they all remembered how sick my daughter had been. So we use it all, the Hemp MD, the Hemp 500, the Black Off Seed, the gummies. If it's on the website, we use it, and it has brought her body in balance. They say there's no cure for Crohn's. I can tell them about the cure for Crohn's. I have referred so many people and told so many people. So that's my testimony. And as my grandson always says, that's my story and I'm sticking to it.
All right, take us on.
Moving right along, here we go again. My blood type testimony: the food that heals one can harm another. What health legacy will create, you can pass on to future generations. Your blood type, your food, your health, your legacy. And here we are again, back at this blood type support kit. I've already told you, I'm not going to repeat it. Do optional 1. There's someone in your life that you need to give that blood type test to if you know your blood type. Give it as a gift. Give it as a gift. The option 2, redeem your bioscan certificate. We've already told you about that. We'll tell you again. Get the blood type support kit. Take your online quiz. Determine the best plan for you. You all just do it. Just do it. Just do it. Dr. Roz, I'll turn it back over to you. So if you want to talk about this, let's go.
Absolutely. I'm going to say it again because we're all influencers, whether we know it or not. Some of you say, I'm really not into that. I'm a baby boomer. I'm just chilling. No, no. You influence somebody. Everybody influences somebody in your circle. Do you not know when you do the 7-day, the 21-day, or the 4-day bitters and changes take place in your body, somebody sees it? So that means you influence somebody. When you have a testimony like Royal had and like Miss Anna had, somebody sees it. So we don't understand the power in becoming an influencer. Stormy Steele and Lee Jockey, they understood. I mean, Stormy Steele was the first TikTok streamer to sell over $1 million in one session regarding beauty products. This gentleman here, he achieved 1.7 billion, that's with the B, in sales in 12 hours live streaming in China. And he's a man talking about lipstick. So everything that we're doing, we have the power to shape brand, perception, drive massive sales, and create personal connections with audiences. And those who ignore this trend risk falling behind in a rapidly evolving digital economy. We were just on a call on our rebounder morning call the other day, and I mentioned to Royal, she showed us, she took her rollers out of her hair and then just let her hair flow and shook her head like she did a few minutes ago. I said, now I dare you to get on TikTok and do that. Because then that would influence other people, because we need to see real people having real changes. So this economy, it's not just a trend, it's booming. People are getting paid. When people get on TikTok and Facebook and Instagram, they don't get in there saying, I'm going to go viral. They don't even know they're going to go viral because this business is booming. Viral trends like TikTok made me buy it have reshaped consumer behavior, driving millions in product sales. The influencer market is currently at 33, that's with the big guys, $1 billion globally, and it's projected by 2030 to be over $190 billion. Anybody want 0.5% of that? So here's where we start you. Get our Wellness Influencer Pack. If you're really business minded and you're seeing the vision that we've talked about today, we dare you to get this package just for $399. And look at all the stuff that comes with it. You get a 21-day reset, a flat belly bitters tea, flat belly fuel sample, the pain cream we just talked about, Ms. Ella just testified about, your own website. And we're going to teach you about social media. We're going to teach you even about the AI stuff that our CEO is starting to teach. We'll take you from where you are to where you need to be. And you have access to the products you need to take for your health and for your next level. We're going to even show you how to benefit financially. You can earn 20 to 40% commission on all the products on your site, all the products, even when you buy a product, you get paid. So we're going to help you improve your own health, the wellness of others, earn income while making a difference, build multiple income streams. Let me tell you, this is what we need in this hour that we're living in, multiple streams of income. So you'll utilize marketing tools. And then there may be those of you that say, I really like helping people. Maybe you're already doing that. Well, we want you to be a certified wellness coach. I'm a wellness coach. Ms. Anna's a wellness coach. We want you to become, because then you can help people on a whole nother level. Only $14.99, and you're going to get multiple amounts of the products. But even and more importantly, you're going to be trained and taught how to be a certified wellness coach through the basics, and then all the way over, you'll be able to be certified. The only thing you don't get in this pack that I suggest you add to the pack, because I wouldn't be a wellness coach without having a bioscan, add an additional $500 to that, just say $2,000, right? And get your bioscan so you can learn how to show people what's going on in the cells of their body in just 2 minutes. So we definitely invite you to do that. Why? Because we're trying to create blue zones. Well, Dr. Roz, what's a blue zone? Well, a blue zone is there are 6 areas in the world where people eat far less animal meat and live longer than average. So you want to start in your circle. Start in Jerusalem, Judea, Samaria, and the othermost parts of the world, right? You start in your house, you start in your neighborhood, you start in your community, you just get started because we want to create blue zones. And that's our goal here at Akana. Our goal is to help 1.5% of the United States. That's our goal. And if we can help 1.5% of the United States, we will have helped 5 million people. 5 million people, guys. And if we help 5 million people at the smallest package that we have, $50, that's $250 million in sales. You say, okay, but what if we don't do that? Well, let's just say 80% of the people that we talk to say, I'm not interested. No. Well, we're still going to impact what our initial goal was, 1 million people. 1 million people, because the one thing that we understand, and it's not our statistic. You can go online and study about business. They say there's a thing called an S curve. And the first 100,000 to 150,000 people that are involved in a business, they're going to earn up to 80% of the wealth of the company. Now, I want you to look down at the bottom of that chart. We're at the bottom. People say this is ground floor. No, this is not ground floor. We are still in the basement 6 years later. We're almost 6 years old, and we're still in the basement because we haven't hit momentum yet. I dare you to ask somebody who has become a millionaire in Amway, a millionaire in Mary Kay, who's got a pink Cadillac, a millionaire in Avon, Metaluca. Did they get started when nobody else knew? See, the moment everybody knows about Akana, it's too late. You're too late to join. That's why you have to be here when we're in this formulation stages, when we're still making changes, when we're still adding new products, when we're still making adjustments, because when we hit momentum, it's on and popping. And those who are here now, that's why you are in the right place at the right time. I'll give you another fact, not from me, from Harvard Business School. If you're looking for a place to plant your flag, Harvard Business School says, first, you got to do this. Select a company at least 18 months old. Hello. We're almost 6 years old. 90% of the companies fail their first 18 months. Guess what, guys? Our first 18 months, COVID hit. And we excelled because we had products to help people with their stress. But Harvard Business School also says if a company has less than 500,000 people, it's a great company. Oh my God, that means we're a great company, because we have less than 500,000 people. But it also says if less than 100,000, it's an opportunity of a lifetime. You ought to tell somebody that this is the opportunity of a lifetime. Guys, we thank you for taking time out of your Saturday to be with us this morning. And we hope that you will quickly get back with the person that invited you, the person that loved you enough for you to see this information and tell them, I want to become a customer. I'm ready to get started, or become a business partner, or maybe I've got some more questions that I want to get answered. But either way, let's move forward.